here we go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I wanted to bring you guys some somewhat exclusive to Plus members at the moment, at least, Killzone 3 demo gameplay. So this is the single-player campaign, and I have to say I'm really impressed with what I see so far. I don't know exactly where in the game this takes place, but it seems like a pretty cool chapter, and a lot of guys might actually recognize it from other videos and whatnot. But Plus members got it today as part of subscribing to Plus, so we're gonna hop right into things. What you're gonna notice right off the bat is that Killzone 3 is a lot more cinematic than Killzone 2. There's a lot more cutscenes, and it's even said to have about an hour's worth of cutscenes. So it's not, they're not gonna be, Metal Gear Solid 4 kind of level cutscenes, but they are gonna be pretty cool to watch. And I have a couple of them in here, so you guys can judge for yourself. I cut them down a lot because even for the demo there was quite a bit, and the demo is not a short demo by any means. There's two different demos. First of all, there's a 2D demo and a 3D demo, both with the single player and a co-op campaign, so you can test both of those out, which is really nice. And I have to say, one thing that I do like that they did for Killzone 3 is that if you're playing by yourself, there is a chance you will get revived by one of the NPCs. So that's really cool, because in Killzone 2, you went down and that was it, start back from the checkpoint kind of thing. In this one, as long as they can take out whatever killed you and get to you, they can revive you. So it's kind of cool. And you'll hear and you'll kind of know if if you're too far away from your partner or your squad at the time, then they'll say, I won't make it to you kind of thing, and your screen will fade and you'll start back from your checkpoint. But if they do, and if they can get to you, they will. So it's really cool. You're not just you don't feel like you're playing alone anymore. Even, obviously there's a co-op aspect which you can play with a friend, and it kind of balances that out if you're playing by yourself. So that was really nice. I did notice that the enemies, the Higgs, will shoot at your squad mates more also. So you don't feel like, even though you're playing in a war and you're part of a squad, in the Killzone 2 you kind of felt like they were always shooting at you kind of thing. In this one, you don't really feel like that. It's kind of evened, and I assume based on difficulty that'll probably change a little bit, but it was really fairly balanced. And I even went down a couple times in here, which you'll see, because I wanted to put in the video that they will pick you up. And I probably saved him just as many times as he saved me during my session, which is kind of a sad thing on my part, but I died by really random ways, so it's okay. But it's just a learning factor of being able to feel comfortable, and knowing that you have somewhat of a second chance now. You'll take a couple more risks than you would, and as per usual. So it's kind of a give and take in that section, but it's really cool. In the video, you'll see that I included a couple different parts. In the beginning of the game, you'll get a minigun, like, almost right away. And the first time I played the demo, I pretty much ran through the entire game using the minigun, and I found that wasn't quite as fun as I thought it should have been. So I picked up the minigun and I used it at certain sections. And I first started using it, I think, when I got to the exoskeletons, which those are really cool, especially when the guys are in it. I have this nice little section where I shoot one of the guys that's in midair, and he goes flying into the sky, and then he comes slamming down to the ground, and it was really cool. And the first time I played a demo, I got a really good shot of that, but I wasn't recording at the time, sadly. So I tried to recreate it because I knew it was gonna happen, but it didn't work quite as well as the first time. But it still looks pretty cool. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And then shortly after that section, you do get into the exoskeleton. Should be right about this time, actually. And the controls are fairly simple. I'm using the alternate control scheme, so it's pretty much the Call of Duty controls, which I'm playing Black Ops a lot, so it kind of I like keeping the same kind of control setup. It works out, so I don't have to relearn controls and get used to them again. And so pretty much it's just L2 to kind of go into the air and boost, and then you can use X to kind of get a speed burst to further yourself along. And there's some minor platforming things here and there, which is kind of cool. It's it adds more elements to the game, and it's really fun. The gun on it isn't too bad. It seems like it takes a lot of shots to kill the guys, though, for some reason in it. I don't know why, but whatever, I guess. And then, of course, probably my favorite aspect is the brutal melees. I get a couple in here that are really cool. And you guys might be aware that in multiplayer there is the brutal melees, but in single player it reacts to the environments also. So I got a couple in here where, you know, if they're close to a wall or something, I kick one guy in the head and I break his helmet actually. So that was kind of cool. And then he fell to the ground. He gets back up and I stab him in the eye afterwards. So that was kind of cool. There was another one where I hit a guy back into a wall, or like actually first I hit him into a desk, and then, you know, I'll pick his head up kind of thing and slit his throat from behind, which is kind of cool. There was another one where I pushed a guy into a wall, then I stabbed him in the eye, which was, you know, a little different than the regular ones. So it was kind of it's kind of cool to see those, and I'm really looking forward to seeing some of those. I got one in the first time I played the demo where I hit a guy into the wall, and then I grabbed his head and I like pulled it back and I like slammed it into the wall again. It was really cool. I wish I could have recreated that one for you guys, but you know, I'm really looking forward to those. I love the brutal melees. I was telling Anish yesterday how, you know, the one thing I love about this game is that the brutal melees never get old for me. I don't know, you know, if I just haven't played quite enough yet. I mean, I have 10 hours, I think, logged into the beta already, in the open beta at least. I don't know how many I had in the closed beta, probably a lot more. So, you know, I've spent a good amount of time on multiplayer already as it is, before the game's even out. So, you know, for me to be this excited still about the multiplayer is, it's pretty cool. And, yeah, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys watch the rest of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me some comments, likes, subscribe. Please subscribe. I'll make another video about that, but please, you know, it really helps me out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Take it easy. Enjoy.
Here it comes! Clear!
Now it's clear.
Vigilant base to Argus 2. Vigilant to Argus 2. Come in, over. Argus 2, I repeat, this is Vigilant. Do you copy? Over.
Area secured, Vigilant. All enemies eliminated.
Copy that. Return to base Argus and report for reassignment.
Roger that last transmission.
What are you doing?